Hi, I'm Ira Kalish, Chief Economist of Deloitte, and this is your weekly economic update coming to you from Los Angeles on March 23rd. Now, today is important because over the last 48 hours, there have been numerous actions on the part of the US, Israel, and Iran that have changed investor expectations about what is likely to happen in terms of oil prices, inflation, monetary policy, and other indicators. The problem is that this has been going on for quite some time, and it makes it very difficult for investors and business leaders to know how to behave. Well, I have three ideas. First, it's important to understand that this is not likely to be a permanent situation. This conflict will ultimately end. Even if it doesn't end this week or next week, it will certainly end within a couple of months. And when it does, at some point, things will go back to normal. The price of oil will come back down. Asset prices will revert to where they otherwise would have been given supply and demand conditions. And therefore, business will go back to being business. But in the interim, businesses need to adjust to this environment and plan for it. Secondly, this is the fourth major crisis for the global economy in just 6 years. Things are happening more frequently than they used to. And that means businesses need to plan for that. They need to understand that there will perpetually be disruptions that will force them to make changes to how they do business. That might entail diversification of supply chains. It might entail perpetually creating plans for different scenarios so that they're better prepared to act when something major takes place. And third, it's important for companies to remember why they're successful in the first place. It might be very low costs of production. It might be a unique product or service. It might be a very strong brand name and good marketing, or it might be some combination thereof. But whatever it is, it didn't have to do with geopolitical disruption. It had to do with the fact that a company is just simply good at what it does. And if it continues to focus on that, despite the disruptions that emerge, then in the long run, it should do reasonably well. That's my view on the global economy this week, and I hope you have a good week.